One of the most valuable gifts a human has is the feeling of the gut. That gut feeling you have, the intuition that you have. A lot of people overlook the gut feeling that they get when they're in terrible situations or just when they should listen to themselves. But I wanted to make it very clear that in this video, I'm going to be teaching you exactly why you should listen to your intuition. The gut is the body's wisdom. See this as a sign that when you are maybe in a truth or a bad situation, your gut will know before your conscious mind actually catches up. It's not just a feeling, it's emotional intelligence, it's your body's reaction to a thing, a place, a person, etc. It's unconscious knowledge that you should definitely listen to when in doubt or when you feel like you're at a place and something doesn't feel right. That is the feeling of your gut. The thing is, with our intuition, we do need to learn how to trust it because a lot of the time, trauma versus intuition can feel like a very similar feeling. But what we need to distinguish is it just trauma or is it genuinely intuition? A lot of the time, past wounds do disguise themselves as the intuition. So when in a bad situation, you could naturally reflect on it as something you've been through in the past, and you could lean on that like a trauma blanket. But you need to understand that the intuition and the wounds are two feelings that are very similar, but are very different. Emotions can cloud it. So when you're in a stressful situation or a stressful environment, you're tired, you're anxious, a lot of the time we do not listen to our gut because our stress levels are so high. The best thing that we can do is really be in tune with our mind, our body, and our soul. And that is how we figure out exactly when to listen to our gut. And it could be with anything. It could be with a job. It could be with a partner. It could be with a business idea. It could be just a place that you're in that maybe you feel a little bit uncertain. Or having a feeling like you're about to book a holiday and you get this gut feeling that it's not the right place to travel to. And then sometimes the next week you can see that something really bad happened. It's a little bit similar to like the burnt toast theory, for example. In short, the burnt toast theory is basically something happens as you are on your way to do something, or it basically prevents you from being in a troubled situation. For example, have you ever left the house and you think that you've left the hair straighteners on, or you get stuck at a traffic light but you've got somewhere to be, and then minutes later you see a car accident? Now that is the burnt toast theory. Sometimes our intuition, our gut, knows that something is going to happen, so something will come into our lives to maybe just prevent it from happening. And that is where it's really important to listen to your gut feeling and just trust your intuition, and that can save you a lot. There are a lot of ways to strengthen your intuition, and I feel like the biggest thing that you can do to strengthen your intuition would definitely be a meditation. If you are new to meditation, you can literally listen to a guided meditation to strengthen your intuition. Even journaling, just literally being in tune with your mind, your body, and your soul, being at peace with your thoughts and being in the present moment, that will allow you to be really in tune with yourself, because sometimes we just are on autopilot. We're just letting our subconscious minds do all of the talking, all of the running, all of the walking, and we don't even remember that we are in control of our lives. Sometimes our mind truly takes over and we just feel robotic. And when you actually give yourself time to meditate, to journal, and just to have that quiet self-reflection, we are way more aware of our feelings, our thoughts, and the things that we do in terms of the act. You could even create a journal just for your intuition. When you get an intuitional thought, write it down in your journal, and then literally write down after if something may have happened, if there was an occurrence, if your gut was right. And this is how you will separate the trauma to the intuition. Because again, like I said at the start, we can get very, very, very confused with the trauma feeling and the intuition feeling. For example, you could be going on dates with guys, but you've been really, really, really burnt out from your last relationship. Your ex was cheating on you, or something really bad happened. You could go on a date and you've not actually healed from your trauma. And you go on a date and you get like this feeling within you that something bad's gonna happen. That sometimes, yes, it could be your intuition, but it also could just be because you've experienced a really bad trauma and you're scared of that happening again. And that is where we need to separate the trauma and the intuition, because the intuition is so strong and it can lead you to really, really great places, and it can also save your life. And it doesn't even need to be big at the start. Listen to small things. It could be something so simple as you go the same route every single day, but something in your mind is telling you to take a left today instead of going straight. Take that left. It could lead you to a great business opportunity. It could lead you to helping someone that's fell over and no one's seen them. Or it could genuinely save your life. Sometimes we have this inner voice, this inner feeling, and it could genuinely either help you, save your life, or change your life. So listen to it and be in tune with your body. You have to learn how to balance your logic and your intuition. Your intuition is your body compass and your logic is your roadmap, and they will work together to get you exactly where you need to be in your life. You have to trust your gut to guide you in the right direction, but you need to use your logic to take the actionable steps to get there. You have to understand that your intuition will only be strong in a place of calm and peace. If your mind is running in circles and it's very chaotic, it will be very hard to understand whether this is intuition or this is trauma. Just like trading, for example, if you are new here, I also trade in the Forex market. Traders will get that vibe, that feeling, that gut, whether they should enter or exit a trade. Not all traders, because obviously 90% of traders fail. But if you are a trader that is very in tune with your mind, body and soul, your gut is very important to listen to. Even athletes, some of the biggest athletes you may know, they always listen to their mind, body and soul. And when listening to your mind, body and soul, it can really help you to achieve greatness and get you to places that you never thought you could get to. For example, Ronaldo, in his Netflix series, he actually does say that he just knew, he had a feeling within him to just do the extra work, and it eventually paid off. So when everyone would leave the club after their training session, he would do a double session, a triple session. If they've already done a double session, he would stay and put the extra work in. And eventually it paid off, and he is one of the biggest players in the world. And it just goes to show, when you truly listen to yourself, it can actually play off in the long run. Just remember that your intuition is there to help you, and there's many things that could block you out when it comes to your intuition, like technology, like the food we eat, the people we're around. There's so many more things that come into this, but as long as you are focused on centering your energy in the right place and being at peace, your intuition will be so strong, and this could really change your life. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode. I'm going to try and stay consistent in terms of posting. I did take a long break, but I am now back. And if you like this episode, please give me a thumbs up, and I will continue to create content every single week. Take care and stay blessed. Peace.